Yes, yes, yes. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. And today, we ask the question, is Mairis Briedis the dirtiest fighter in boxing? That is the question. The question arose as a result of the elbow. The elbow heard around the world, seen around the world, on Krzysztof Glowacki. The 34-year-old elbowed his opponents, knocked him down long after the end of the second round, then admitted later, allegedly, that he'd heard the bell ring all along. Briedis was fighting Krzysztof Glowacki for the WBO Cruiserweight World title in the World Boxing Super Series at the Riga Arena in Latvia this Saturday night just gone. The bout put the two elite 200-pounders against each other, so the industry was always prepared for a gripping event. But the 76-year-old referee, Robert Byrd, married to the notorious judge Adelaide Byrd, he appeared to lose control of the fight, causing what has been called an insane finish. The controversy began towards the end of the second round when Glowacki, in full aggressive mode, appeared to hit Briedis on the back of the head. Some would call it a rabbit punch. Briedis responded by pivoting his body and landing the point of his elbow on the side of Glowacki's jaw. Certainly a move which cannot be found in the Marquis, the Queensberry rules. Clearly an illegal move in boxing. In Thai boxing, perfectly legal. In mixed martial arts, perfectly legal, but not in boxing, according to the Marquis of Queensberry rules. The referee Byrd intervened, called a timeout, and then sent Briedis to a neutral corner. Glowacki was already on the floor at this point, seemingly writhing in agony. But Byrd slapped him on the shoulder and said, "Get up, let's go." Not very sympathetic to the illegal and devastating elbow. Glowacki got to his feet and was ushered to the opposite corner and told to stay there by Byrd. We will note, no doctor was called in for an assessment. Could have been a broken jaw. The referee then grabbed Briedis, marched him to the middle of the ring and gestured 1 point to each of the ringside judges. This meant Briedis had been punished for the use of the elbow by 1 point deduction. The drama did not end there. Briedis knocked Glowacki down moments later, as the Polish boxer was still seemingly flustered, dazed from the prior illegal shot. By the time he got to his feet again, the bell had tolled. The bell was ringing, but the fight did not stop, and the referee failed to step in. A wild brawl broke out in the middle of the ring as Glowacki got caught clean with an uppercut and then a hook. Glowacki was down again. Glowacki managed to get himself to his feet, albeit on shaky legs. Byrd then looked set to let the fight go on again, even though the bell had already rung, and that last exchange was after the bell. The bell then rang loudly to signal the second round should have finished long ago. Glowacki only stayed on his feet for a further 20 seconds when the fight restarted in the third round, with Byrd then waving the fight off after an absolute shakalacking. The third round, he punched me on the back of the head. The referee didn't do nothing. Then I then I get a little bit dirty, Briedis said after the fight. According to Sky Sports, boxing promoter Lou DeBila said on Twitter, the whole thing was filthy, filthy stuff. He said Briedis may be the dirtiest player in the game, but it's effective. Damn, that elbow though. ESPN journalist Dan Rafael said that while Bird is typically an outstanding referee, this was not his finest hour. Not at all. He described the fight as insane. Insane in the membrane. The tournament promoter, Kelly Soderland, later said that the Briedis fight was a crazy one, eh? He added, it was such an atmosphere. That was the loser, Glowacki. It was such an atmosphere tonight. There were a lot of Polish fans, Latvian fans, famous for their noise. And it was like a football match. It was crazy in there. Crazy, I tell you. Crazy. The referee didn't hear the bell. There's Soderland. The referee didn't hear the bell. Briedis put him to sleep. Briedis, who appeared to blame the use of his elbow on his Muay Thai experience, said that he indeed heard the bell and then laughed. Madness. Utter and absolute madness. Regardless of the controversy, Briedis appears to advance to the World Boxing Series Cruiserweight Final, where he will fight Yuna Dirtiest, who knocked out Andrew Tobiti in the other semi-final earlier in the evening. So, mad stuff. Crazy. Briedis, should Briedis have prospered via the use of the illegal elbow? That is the question. I say no. The referee should have called in the doctor, and Glowacki would have been fully entitled to say no, I cannot continue, and won that fight. That should have been the outcome, in my humble opinion. This guy, it can be argued, should have been the winner had he played the game. Sometimes you gotta play the game. When the other fighter breaks the rules, sometimes you just have to play the game. But Glowacki didn't play the game, and as a result he lost out to this man, Briedis. Share your thoughts, your opinions on the fight. This is Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. If you have not subscribed already, please hit the bell icon. Like, comment, and share on all forms of social media. It's Raphael Dawkins, Combat Radio. And I'm out.